everybody, and welcome back to NASCAR Thunder 2003. We are almost done with the season. We are at Phoenix, and we have a brand new look on the car. Check it out. This is the Pontiac Coca-Cola. We signed Coca-Cola rather, at the end of the last episode. And I figured we'd give them their own look as we gear up for the 2003 season, which they will be a part of. So consider this to be your 2003 preview car. Who knows, we may change it up before then, but this is what we got for now. Phoenix used to be a one-stop-a-year place for the NASCAR Cup Series, and it was right at the tail end of the season here in 2002. Of course, this track looked very, very different back then. The track has gone under so many reconfigurations. We're across the line, not a great lap, P34 for the race.
Joe Moore and Barney Hall from the beautiful Arizona desert at the 1 Mile Phoenix International Raceway for today's Checker Auto Parts 500K. Tell us more about this unique track, Barney.
This can be a very fast racetrack, but due to its low degree of banking, these cars can get a little loose coming out of the corners, and to make it even more difficult for the drivers, every turn is a little bit different than the one before it.
Kevin Harvick accomplished an incredible feat in 2001. He won the Busch Series championship while competing full-time on the Winston Cup circuit.
To race all those miles and be as good as he was is simply amazing. I'm sure the extra track time helped him, but you just get tired racing like that every weekend.
The Home Depot Pontiac will begin the race in the top 5 in points.
He just needs to keep digging like he has been. Sometimes when drivers reach the top 5 in points, they start to push themselves too hard on race day and wind up losing spots instead. I'm sure he doesn't want that.
The 63 car will retain its sponsorship for another contract.
Bro, are you high?
Let me check. Yes.
I don't think there was ever any doubt about them re-signing a deal. Wouldn't surprise me if that deal lasts for many, many years.
MRN is wrong as ever in their thing. We didn't retain our sponsor, we got a new one. Because Delphi kicked us to the curb. We're back here with Rusty Wallace. Green flag is out, and we are underway at Phoenix. "31 laps long this race as Scott Wimmer takes a look underneath us here. Now, we don't have a 100% engine for this race because of what happened, or do we actually? I'm going to be honest, I don't fully remember. I forgot to check beforehand. It's been a couple days since I recorded the previous episode. But after one lap, P35 currently taking a look down the inside of Wimmer. A little bit of contact with the wall there, which sends us up into Wimmer. It's amazing how far out these walls used to be. Really invited for some awful crashes. Lucky nothing like that ever happened in the Cup Series, as far as I remember. Underneath the Goodyear Eagle Bridge, which of course no longer there. In fact, it didn't last very long into the 2000s. I have raced Phoenix in this game once relatively recently, but it wasn't the oval actually. If you remember the first ever video I did on Thunder 03 on this channel, I actually went to the Phoenix road course, the fantasy circuit. So it's really the only memory I have of this circuit for now. When I was a kid, I actually didn't do the full 36 race schedule. I did the shortened one so I could get through it faster. And I don't think Phoenix was a part of that schedule I did, so I don't think I ever really raced here much as a kid. On this game, I know in later games I would, but in this game not so much. Make a couple spots there, get underneath Waltrip and John Andretti. Now we got Bobby Hamilton and Jeremy Mayfield up ahead as Waltrip takes a look down to our inside. We're going to block him off though into turn 1. Mikey taking a look to our inside. He's going to clear us there. Back to P31 for now. We're definitely faster than the AI in turns 3 and 4, so that seems to be where we're going to have to make all of our spots up here. I'm wondering if we could see a wreck or two with the AI trying to get to pit road. It's a very narrow corner and a very narrow pit entrance. Right now the car feels a little tight. Might want to loosen it up on the pit stop. So we are currently P29. The AI really getting up on that curbing. Even on the road course version, they have a really hard time with the curbing at this track for some reason. It really upsets their cars. So we get underneath Jeremy Mayfield here, trying to take a look at Tony Stewart. Down the inside, bit of contact there. And here comes Michael Waltrip back underneath us. He's going to bring Bobby Labonte with him. So back to P30 we go. We'll get back to the inside of Labonte plus Todd Bodine. And tight out of the corner. Hold on to P28 right now. So turn 1 we seem to really be tight on the exit, and that's where we're losing ground. We're very slow coming out of that corner, but turn 3 really works out for us. Not too bad through the turn that time though. Bobby coming to our outside, but as long as we have the inside we're good. Trying to take a look back underneath Mikey here. Tight up off the corner. Here comes Bobby Labonte trying to take a look down to our inside. Trying to get on the throttle early to try to pass Mikey. We actually made it stick that time. I think that's the first time we've made a pass outside of turn 3 and 4. We're now going to get down to the inside of Jamie McMurray and Ken Schrader. So slowly but surely we're picking them off here, making up ground here. And we're almost to lap 10. The only thing we got to worry about once again is going to be the pit cycle, because as you saw at Rockingham, it absolutely destroyed our race. So we got to hope for better here. Actually a pretty good run out of the corner there. Already halfway on fuel, so we should be able to get to about lap 20. Haven't seen anything about tire wear yet, so it's actually not too bad right now. So we're past Gordon. Now we can look up to Frank Kimmel, and then there's a bit of a gap to the cars ahead of us, as those are some of the faster guys. Leader already exiting turn 4, so we'll probably have to deal with the leader at some point. Holy crap, that was close to the wall there. Luckily we didn't tag it. Get down to the inside of Frank Kimmel. And there we go, up to P21 for now. Let's see if we can get up to these guys ahead of us. Yeah, I have a feeling that's going to be an issue. So we just saw, if you just saw that, Tony Stewart looked like was going to come to pit road and then bailed out at the last moment, so could get interesting here. I still haven't gotten anything about the tire wear, so honestly, the tires still feel great, so I feel like one of the things that really bit us at Rockingham was our trying to, whoa, Ricky Rudd just did the same and we had to slam on the brakes. Don't understand. It's like the AI, it's like they can't get a penalty, so they just avoid the pits then. So there we go, finally some tire wear on the car.
Your right front's wearing down. Keep an eye on it.
So it took about half the race to get there, so feeling pretty good about the tire wear still on this car. We just don't want to be on pit road right now where everybody's going to be coming in and out. It's going to really slow us down. As I think that honestly was the biggest factor at Rockingham to us losing spots. Once again, somehow avoided hitting that wall. It looks like a majority of the field has exited the pits at this time. Rusty Wallace just missed the pits. Let's bring it on in. Oh no!
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
I was, oh, you've got to be kidding. That was by like a mile an hour. Son of a bitch.
Come on, guys. We can't make mistakes like this.
Oh, come on!
A slow stop by the crew plus a penalty by me. And we are... Ow! Fuck me.
Stop! Stop! He's already dead.
The AI just shoots you back onto the track. And I had no idea those guys were above me. So now we've got damage to the car as well, so... This race is just going from bad to worse for us. Because now we are painfully slow with this damage. Kevin Harvick and Todd Bodine. I'm pretty sure Kevin Harvick is ahead of us, like in terms of a lap. Well, white flag is out. Good news is we got past Todd Bodine, but unfortunately Scott Wimmer did get past us, so going to be a P32 here from Phoenix. So once again, started off so strong, but then a mistake by me, a mistake by the pit crew, and then a combination mistake of the AI plus me led to a very unfortunate circumstance. So we'll rebound from here, get ready for Homestead just to round out the year. We'll limp home, I guess. Checkered flag, P32 from Phoenix International Raceway. 1 lap down for the Coca-Cola Pontiac. And it looks like Dale Jr. is the winner. And Frank Kimmel in P30 in the cutoff ahead of us.
Only a few lead changes.
Yeah, I guarantee you there's at least 35 or 40 other drivers who wish they had seen the lead.
The Coca-Cola car would like to have finished a lot better, I'm sure.
He stayed in the fight all race long. Things just never quite went his way.
Well, that's all the time we have today. Join us again for our next live broadcast of NASCAR Winston Cup Racing right here on the Voice of NASCAR, MRN.
Just one race remains in the 2002 NASCAR Winston Cup Series season, and it is Dale Jarrett's championship to lose. 130 points back to is Jeff Gordon. Mark Martin still has a shot, I believe, mathematically. So a three drivers eligible heading into Homestead. Dale Jr. is 4th and Tony Stewart 5th. Going down to us, we are 19th. There is a possibility if we have a really bad race to finish outside the top 20. However, I'm pretty confident in our ability to stay in the top 20, which is what I wanted for this season. So I already went ahead, did all of the stuff to get our car ready for the next race, as well as repairing some engines and chassis to get ready for Season 2 for 2003. So, one race to go, Homestead for the Ford 400, or in this race, the Homestead 400. If you liked this video, leave it a like, subscribe for more content, including the finale and a whole other season after this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!